Mysterious crystals have risen on the Necron home world, and battle is just about to commence. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another battle report for you today. 1600 points of Necrons versus Blood Angels, and we're playing with these new crystals which I've previously posted about. Okay, let's have a look at the armies. Okay, so first of all we have the Necron force. As I said, this is 1600 points, bit of an elite army tonight. Just experimenting here, trying a few units out that I haven't done before. So what have we got? We've got a spearhead detachment starting off with a Lord in a command barge with a Tesla gun underneath. We then have 3 heavy supports, 2 Dumarks and 1 Monolith. I then have 7 Lich Guard with war size and a super heavy in the form of an Obelisk. Let's see what this army can do against the Blood Angels. Okay, so we've deployed, we're ready to go. First of all, let's have a look at the Blood Angels list. So we have tonight some Vanguards, one big squad of Vanguards here, and they've got Storm Shields on everyone, Lightning Claws and some Thunder Hammers. There's also a Chaplain around that unit there, and then we've got another of the same over here. Actually, there's 2 Chaplains in the other squad, 1 Chaplain in this squad. Troops wise, we have 3 units of scouts, a close combat one there, close combat one there, and a sniper unit just there. We've then got 2 bow predators just hanging around the back area. That's everything deployed for the Blood Angels tonight. I have deployed on this side of the table, Obelisk there with the command barge behind, 2 flanking Dumarks, and in reserve I've got the Monolith and the Lich Guard. So we rolled on the Only War mission, and we're playing Domination. The 4 objectives are nicely situated on the Blood Angel side of the table. So 1 here, 1 just there, and 1 there. I just have 1 in my deployment zone by the Obelisk there. So I've got my work cut out to stop these Blood Angels from getting a good head start at this game. Okay, so of course I did finish deploying first, so we're going to roll off and see who goes first. I'm going to get a +1 to my dice roll. Okay, here we go. I got a 3, which goes up to a 4. You got a 4, so we re-roll. There you go. Re-roll. I got a 6. Takes me up to 7. Blood Angels did get a 6, but that +1 proving very useful. Okay, so the Blood Angels have decided they're going to have a go at seizing the initiative. He's just rolled a 6. Can he roll another one? A 4. It'll be Necron turn 1. Okay, so Necron turn 1. Just advance the Obelisk and the command barge slightly. The Doomsday Arcs stayed where they were. Started targeting the scouts. Not necessarily the best target with a couple of tanks on the table, but I need to stop these objectives from being secured. So I started off shooting the Obelisk into the scouts. They do have camo cloaks, of course, and with no AP on the Obelisk, I only killed 2 scouts. I then shot the Doomsday Arc into that unit, killed 3. And then I shot the other Doomsday Arc into this one and I killed a couple of those. Actually it was 3 of those. The morale checks were taken, nothing was fouled. The command barge did shoot into the scouts there but killed nothing. I did make a slight error as well. I totally forgot to bring the Monolith in. So never mind, I can bring it in turn 2. It might be to my advantage. We'll find out as we go into turn 1 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so Blood Angels turn 1. First of all, moving on to the objective. So the tank moved up to that one. The scouts were already on that objective, and this little scout here got onto that objective. The plan was to move these up and try and assault the command barge. All of the shooting happened. Everything apart from the sniper scouts went into the Obelisk, and I lost just 1 wound, which obviously I'm going to regain with the living metal in a minute. The command barge did overwatch. I didn't kill anything, and then these guys were 1 inch out of the assault even after a reroll of one of their command points. And that was it. So the Blood Angels managed to score 4 objectives at the end of both of our turn 1s, and I've managed to score 2 objectives. As we move into turn 2 for the Necrons, and this time I'm not going to forget the monolith. Okay, so Necron turn 2. Not only have I remembered to deploy the monolith, I've also remembered to turn the camera off manual exposure. So hopefully you can see a bit better now. Right, okay, so movement, not too much movement. I just moved the command barge backwards there slightly, and then deployed the monolith, as you just saw, right in the corner, just over there. And the main reason I did that was because there was a little gap there. I could have deployed over here. There's a load of Thunderhammers over there. I thought it was quite a safe place to be, and means I can hopefully interrupt the backfield. Anyway, we started shooting. I shot all of the guns from the Obelisk into this squad after shooting the command barge in there and doing nothing, and I killed all of them except for one guy there. I then used the monolith and I targeted the tank that was on the objective just there. I took it down to 3 wounds after shooting the monolith and this Doomsday Ark in. I then had to shoot the other Doomsday Ark in as well, just to finish him off, at least taking 1 objective point away from the Blood Angels that turn. So it's currently 6 objective points to the Blood Angels, 3 to the Necrons. I'm still only able to get that 1 objective. As we move into turn 2 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so we just remembered we didn't do the morale phase, and of course the lonely Space Marine there, even though I rolled a 1 for his test, did die because I killed so many. Okay, Blood Angels, turn 2. Okay, so Blood Angels turn 2. Once again, just trying to secure the objectives. The scouts getting onto the objective there. These vanguards moved up from behind the building there into that area. I think their idea to come over here maybe next turn. The chaplain just standing there sort of in the middle of nowhere, just trying to make sure it doesn't get shot. Shooting wise, every single gun that could shoot, all the scouts and the tank, all shot into the monolith. I lost 7 wounds. I'm down to 13 wounds, obviously just about to regenerate 1 back. As we move in to my turn 3. Okay, so the Necron turn 3. I moved the Obelisk up towards this objective just here, and then I shot all the guns at these guys here, managed to kill 5 of them. I shot both of the Doomsday Arks into that squad of scouts. I just killed a couple of scouts, and then the monolith opened up fire onto that squad of scouts. Just 1 left on the objective. Used 2 command points to automatically pass the morale, claiming that objective. Before the monolith moved, I got the Light Guard out and I managed to get into assault with the tank there, and I took 6 wounds off of the tank. The Blood Angels, as you would expect, because of the way the objectives are running away with this at the moment. 9-5 to the Blood Angels, but hopefully I've got enough firepower here to continue to dish out some damage. I might be able to take the game by totally wiping out the Blood Angels. We will see what happens as we move in to turn 3 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so turn 3 for the Blood Angels, wholly concentrating on trying to get the objectives. So, yep, the scouts on there, plus the my chaplain guy. These scouts, they had a bit of a head rush, decided to try and assault the Obelisk, and lost all of them apart from 1 in Overwatch, and then failed the assault, even with a reroll on the command point. Pretty funny to see. And then over here, these guys, they did manage to get in from all the way over there. They came over and assaulted me. I lost 3 wounds. I killed 1 guy, and that was it. So the Blood Angels securing all 4 objectives at turn. So they're way ahead at the moment, 15-5. As we move in to turn 4 for the Necrons. Okay, so turn 4 for the Necrons. So what did I do? I basically targeted these guys sitting on the objective. I used the fly rule on the barge and moved over towards the HQ. I then rapid fired the arc here, shooting the big gun over into the scouts there, killing one and killing a couple of those. I then rapid fired that into there, killed a couple more and shot the big gun into the scouts over there once again. I then shot here, split fire. I shot 2 guns into them, killing all of those. And then I shot the other 2 guns into the scouts, taking them down just to 2 scouts. Over here I shot the command barge again into the scouts. A double 6 was rolled to save them. I then assaulted the chaplain there. I did no damage to the chaplain. I took 2 damage back. My barge is down to 3 wounds there. And then over this side of the table, I moved the monolith up into position of 3 inches, that objective. I managed to shoot out the scout and then the character with the big gun, killing both of those. In the meantime, the Light Guard moved up here with their war size and took out the tank, who exploded, killed one of my Light Guard and killed the other scout there that my Obelisk had assaulted. So yeah, I did lose a wound on the Obelisk. So the Blood Angels are left with 2 scouts and the chaplain, and I've got another round of shooting, so yeah, that's the game over. So although the Blood Angels did get loads and loads of points, I did manage to table them. Okay, so that is the end of the game, a Necron victory. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to confirm exactly what happened there. So basically, my buddy had to shoot off because we just ran out of time. And obviously he conceded with those 3 guys left. I mean, in an ideal world, we obviously would have carried on just to see what would happen. But I think it was pretty obvious that I was gonna shoot his guys out. So of course I had the monolith, the 4 gut flux arcs and the particle whip shooting into the scouts. Pretty certain that would have just taken them out. Plus the Volt here with its 20 shots. I could have split fire maybe 1 or 2 of the guns, shot the rest into the chaplain. Of course, I had this guy here with the fly special rule. He would have gone away, shot in, re-assaulted, and then I would have moved. Well, I wouldn't even have to move it. That would have been in rapid fire range of the chaplain. And then this one here, of course, would have shot into the chaplain as well. So I think there's a very, very good chance that I would have destroyed him. So, however, that's what happened. I just wanted to confirm with you guys what happened because, you know, in an ideal world there, we would have carried on, just that my buddy had to go. Okay, so that is the end of the game, a Necron victory. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next battle report. Beam me up.